Ring me. Oh my gosh, should I text him asking for feet pictures? We've got a foot picture. Why have you put it upside down? You will not get the following: a CPU, a GPU, RAM, or storage. What's left in it, mate? So this guy, he's got this PC. Look, there's one picture. So if you don't get any of the components, would you get a motherboard, a case, and a power supply? 600 quid. Would he do delivery? Oh, there's delivery at least. 600. It better be a good case and a good power supply. And one hell of a motherboard. What else could be in it? Cooling. Right, you will get a case. I don't even know how much this one is. How much is this? I don't actually know. Okay, there's £76 new. Let's say the case is 50 because it's used and you've lost all the little fixings covered. And those Landcool cases come with like a box of stuff. That's long gone. The motherboard, 250 new. Let's halve it. So let's round the case and motherboard up to 200 just to be generous. And there's a power supply. If we say it's 100 for a laugh, that's 300 at a push. I am not accepting any offers. So this is a case, a motherboard, and a power supply for 600. I think 300 I can make an offer, but I don't want to make a £300 offer as a joke, because if he accepts it, I think that's still overpriced. Genuinely, 50 for that case, 100 for the motherboard, so that's 150. What was the other thing? A power supply, another 50. 200, 220, so that's £400 less. 7View today. These people have all looked at this and just laughed. They've probably laughed until they threw up. I think someone should buy this just for the description. A gaming PC where you can do work, play games, tap to friends and have fun. Tap to friends? Don't know what that means. Oh, there's a video. What's going to happen? This tells us nothing. There's nothing in the description. Okay, well, it probably turns on. Right, what do we know about it? It's got a graphics card, 500 gig SSD. Let's say 50 at a push. It's old, I can tell by these cables. That's ancient. 270 might not be a bad price. I'm not sure. It's a new-ish case, I'm going to say, because there's no CD drive. 270, but there is that markup because you can have fun, you can do work, you can play games, and you can tap to friends. I've built this amazing spreadsheet, and what it does, it values PCs. So if you want a PC value, there's a link in the description. MSI Limitless Gaming PC. Right, we've got two pictures. The front looks awful. Look at this. Ugh. Oh, here we go. This tells you most of what you need to know. Windows 10, you can probably upgrade that to Windows 11. It's an MSI, you probably can. CPU is an i5-9400F, 50 quid at a push. Graphics card, 1650. Another 50. I sold a 1660 recently for 70. So that's 100. That's the two main components. Has it got any RAM? Who even cares? It's so old. Okay, let's say it's got 16 gig of DDR4. That's 50. So up to 150. Storage, I don't know, probably half a terabyte. So that's 200. Let's add another 100 for it having a motherboard, operating system, and a terrible case. So let's say 300. So this MSI Limitless, my limit would be about 300. Maybe 320. That's less than half. I can't make an offer for that. Oh, and you've got to collect it. Mate, imagine turning up and you've paid 600. The guy would be laughing in your face. And you'd be walking away going, I'm a mug. 1500. Pretty lights, more pretty lights, even more pretty lights. Look, the RAM lights up, the AIO lights up, the all-in-one. The graphics card's got a little strip on it. There are lights everywhere. They're all slightly different colours, but that's fine. You can get software that sorts that. It's 1500. Seems a lot. Should we just see what we can buy one of these new for a laugh? 1300. Brilliant. Anyway, it's got Wi-Fi. This, the graphics card, 5060 Ti. I think they're about 280 new. Okay, they're 320. That's more than I thought they were. They're quite often on sale for 280. So we're going to go 320. That is the main component in this PC. Right, so we're at 320. That's about 200, 32 gig of DDR5. So we're at just over 500, 7060, another 100, so 600. Let's round it up to 650. Storage. What storage we got? 2 tiny hard drives. Okay, we're at 700 then. A 1 terabyte HDD, that could be worth 0. Quite often they are shagged. 700. It's a nice case. There's some cooling, 800. Maybe 900 at a stretch. I'm a bit like, rather than buying all the pieces individually, if the computer works, you already know that the parts work, it's got Windows installed, it's fine. If you buy all the components and it doesn't work, you don't know which one of those components doesn't work a lot of the time. So it's kind of worth adding 200 for like your case, motherboard, just it having an operating system. So add like the main components up and add about 200. So let's say 900. So that means there's a £600 premium on this. And we've also discovered you can buy one new for 1300. I don't know what you can make an offer. Thing is, if I put an offer in of 800, this guy's going to be livid. 900 for that, I think, but not 1500. Custom PC for sale. This is custom. It says orange juice on the front. Does look cool. I like the green cables. That's pretty nice. That looks cool. 1070, 100. I can't see an M2, but it might be under one of those heat sinks. What does this tell me? An i7 7700, 50 quid. So up to 150 for the graphics card and the GPU. Ring me! Why? Oh my gosh, should I text him asking for feet pictures? Right, 16 gig of RAM, 50 quid, it's DDR4. A 1070 is 100 quid, so 150. i7 7700, so up to 200. Tiny hard drive, 250 gig, 225. Let's round it up to 300, 350. How much is this for? 800. I can't offer 500 less. Getting an upgrade, hence the reason for sale. Mate, you must have spent 800 on the upgrade. New. It'd be better than this. What can you get for a new £800 gaming PC? £800. Right, this is 800. It's on Amazon. We've got an NVIDIA 5060. That's about 5,000 years newer than the 1070 in here. It's got a Ryzen 5 5500. They're all right. Same RAM, but the other one might have DDR3. 4 times as much storage. This is new. Mate, why are you selling this for 800? It's got some green cables. They're probably 20 quid on Amazon. They look cool. I like the green cables. How much are the green cables? Green. 30 quid for the cables. I'll put a link in the description. These look epic. All the different colours. If you find a PC with a silly listing, put a link to it in the comments and I'll do a video on it next because that'll be funny. If you found a PC which you're seriously looking to buy, I have put a link in the description to a Google form. Complete that and I'll value it for you. This one's weird. I added this just because it looks weird. Like I can't work out which way. Oh, is it on its side? I'm not quite sure which way up this should be. That is one massive fan, or is it a tiny PC? I don't know, it's hurting my brain. It's 400. Why have you put it upside down? It's definitely got a motherboard. It's got Wi-Fi. 2 times 8 gig. That's a 16 gig stick of DDR4. Cool. But we've got 24 gig of RAM. So it's got a 16 gig stick and an 8 gig stick. I think that's weird, and I don't think that's a good idea doing that. I feel like you have to match it. So this has been like thrown together. A 2060. Let's say 100 for that. Let's say, I'm going to say 50 for the RAM because it's weird. So that's 150. Terabyte of storage. Is it SSD? Let's say it's 100. So we're up to 250. That's 50, 300. It's not that bad a price. It's just very weird. Used gaming PC in good condition, not being used, as I have another one. Okay, it's got a hard drive and an SSD. I still think it's a little bit overpriced. I think the SSD is 250 gig and the hard drive is the rest of it. I don't think they even know which way up this should go. There's a handle on it. That should surely face up. Why does it have a handle on it? And then is this laying down on its side and this bit is the front panel? Or is that the top? Why is that fan so big? Or is that a normal size? I can't work out the dimensions of this thing. It's stressing me out. Has it got a massive... Oh, is it just an LED? Because that's a glass panel. Maybe it's just an LED thing. 400. I don't know if it's a bad price. It's just a little bit vague, a little bit strange. That case might be worth a lot. I wouldn't pay a lot for it personally. And I dread to think what's on that USB drive. We've got a foot picture. High-end gaming PC. Looks nice. That's cool. It's a big old graphics card. However, if we scroll down, please note this is a high-performance system base. A dedicated graphics card is required and not included. So this doesn't come with a graphics card. Right, a Ryzen 7 5800X. Now the 5800X is good, but it's really old. If it was a 7800X, I'll be thinking, yeah, that's a fair price. A 9800X, I'll be like, what is this, 600? 500. 9800X, I'd probably buy it. Used, I'm going to say about 150. Let's double check that. Okay, 150. So I wasn't wrong. 16 gig, okay, 50, so up to 200 for the RAM and the graphics card. 500 gig of storage, 50, so up to 250. All the other stuff, let's add 100, 350, 400 at a stretch. It's not that good a base. The case looks pretty cool. I don't know what it is. I think it's a Corsair case. Oh, the case is all right. 3500X. 350, 400? Can you put an offer in? You can put an offer in. Not 500, mate. Not without a GPU. This isn't £500 without a graphics card. Sorry, mate. You are talking absolute willies. If you're looking to buy a gaming PC, I can value it for you. There's a link in the description. Click it, send me the details. I'll tell you how much I think it's worth and maybe suggest some alternatives. Something fun to do, isn't it? Also, if you find a link or if you find a PC which is a little bit ridiculous, put a link in the comments to it and I'll do a video on it next.